keep getting this crazy thought. This crazy thought that I'm gonna wake up and none of this will have happened. I'll wake up in a cool bed. It'll be night outside. And there'll be a wind. Branches rustling. Shadows on the sidewalk. A moon.
I started at about a size 10, 5'9" in height. Still pudgy in the bends, it was a perfect combination for a lifestyle of self-hatred and determination in the wrong directions of what's sacred. And I didn't have a single clue of what to do. I just jumped in the group and tried to make do, but I guess I just got used to all the abuses and virtues of my very best acquaintances, not caring what is hurting you. This lack of a self-concept, it was truly the root. I would allow anyone in my heart simply to loot, but I didn't know that I could be on top of this game. And I was insane to think that I was partly to blame, because very few people in my life had any heart, and I was much too afraid I'd be beat before I got a chance to start. And in this fragile mind state I'd grow, not caring what I broke and not caring who would show. Implosion was the past, the opposite would now occur. I was determined to live and die in the movement of a blur. And so to all concerned I pose a question for you all to gather: what the hell was in my life that made it matter? Implosion was the past, the opposite would now occur. I was determined to live and die in the movement of a blur. And so to all concerned I pose a question for you all to gather: what the hell was in my life that made it matter? About 6 feet, a good size 11, and I started to see these so-called friends were not my brethren. I stopped hanging out as much, it was only natural to find out what I thought was real life wasn't factual, and actually good things were coming my way. It wasn't by chance that night was turning into the day. And by the way, I should say that it's about this time that I met a girl and a guy and a place to recline. A path of lifelong dedication was also in view. My friends dwindled from the mighty masses down to the few, and it felt a little better. I was in control of life, and not a single poison soul could cut me down with the slash of a knife. And I was rife with this newfound pride. I would make sure I would relish every moment of this ride, cause the war was far from over, but I cleared a big gap. I'd make sure I would never fall into the same trap. Explosion was the past, and that would always stay the same, but now it's beautifully rendered and not unlike a brilliant flame. So to all concerned I pose a question for you all to gather: what is in your lives that really makes it matter? Explosion was the past, and that would always stay the same, but now it's beautiful and not unlike a brilliant flame. So to all concerned I pose a question for you all to gather: what is in your lives that really makes it matter? Really makes it matter. And then I found it. I'd seen the moon a million times, but on that night, away from all the distracting lights, I looked down, and it was there all along. But I finally found it.